contact, so that way you can like
Right.
distract
they have
and then
Ash.
you can peek into them when they're not looking at you, you know?
Oh my god, okay.
Shooting.
Today we are getting coaching from twitch.tv/Nemo. I hope you guys... I've been stuck in Plat for the last month, and I have finally had enough. I'm enlisting my top 500 friend on every role to coach me live and see where I'm going wrong.
Use your team as like bait, like, and especially like when you're playing like Widow on this map. But when you're taking peeks, especially if they have a Widow of their own.
Do they have a
wait for your
Widow?
team to,
How about we
kind of,
don't
like,
peek that?
Make contact, so that way you can like
Right.
distract
they have
and then you
Ash.
can peek into them when they're not looking at you, you know?
Oh my god, okay.
Shooting at your team, you peeked and then took her head off. That was really good.
Right? Oh my god. Lex, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. Today we are getting coaching from twitch.tv/Nemo. I hope you guys should have expected the respawn.
Have you ever played WoW?
Score.
No.
No? Okay.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. So like basically in WoW,
Select
like there's
your
characters that can like cast like taunt spells to aggro people to them, and basically just let your team like aggro the focus fire, and then you peek into it and take shots on people for free.
Okay.
Because if you peek early, like the Widow was looking at you then, and then the Sojourn started looking at you and stuff like that, because your
Right.
team wasn't in their LOS yet, so like you were the only person that they could shoot at. But if like your Orisa's in, then people are going to be like, oh, I might as well shoot the Orisa. There's no one better to shoot at right now. Or their supports will be peeking up and shooting at them. And then you can like sort of just bait them with their lives, you know, because you're the main character and these people are all just, you know, side characters. So you just, you know, let them make the necessary sacrifices. I would go up to the window and I would try to take a shot at someone right now.
Oh, oops. Yeah, wrong
Yeah,
wrong
I would have
spot.
done it. It's
Guys,
okay, it's okay.
guys, points!
No, I would not have dropped down. Let your team
I see what you mean.
But what I would have done is try to go forward. That way you could get an aggressive pick, or if they like spammed at you, you can just fall out of the window back to your team.
Push low.
You know?
Point, thank you. Okay, I don't walk up here.
I would have not shot at the range.
Oh!
Because the longer
Yeah, I
they don't know
see
where
what
you
you
are.
mean.
Yeah, the longer they don't know where you are, the easier shot you're gonna get on this machine. Because their team is already up, right? And they're gonna be running back to spawn.
Run slow.
But I would try to, look through this window really quick.
Oh, shit! I was wide peeking that. What is wide peeking? We peek when we're visible to other enemies. So, we wide peek when we're at an angle that allows multiple enemies to be visible to us.
Dude, there's a lot of times where it's like you're in good spots and you're taking good shots, but it's like you are just a little wide on the angle, and because you're wide, there's multiple people just spamming at you, you know, instead of taking fights like one at a time. So like, you know what I mean by like angle isolation, and like basically like not being as forward into like those openings where it's like you're basically hugging the corner, like you're hugging like the door frame, or you're farther back on high ground. So that way when you're peeking an angle, there's less of it that you're peeking and showing yourself when you're doing it. So you're going to be less likely to be hit by those spam things. And also too, like if you peek into something and then see that there's someone juicy, since you're like peeking into less vision for yourself, also like your crosshair is already set up where someone might be.
It's a carry right side. Oh my god! All right, well. Coach, what are you? I'm Plat 5 again.
Right side high ground open for free. Like, don't be afraid to just take that instead of going for the grapple shot, you know? Like, because then you're pressuring an off angle from your team. Because whatever angle your team is pressuring, the enemies are going to be playing open to the other angle, you know? But, like, that's just what you want to do. Like, you create a threat, like, people start hiding from you on that angle, then you rotate to another one, and then just start, like, you know, taking shots at a different angle.
Okay.
Yeah, I would go right side high ground if I can. That's right.
I junked one.
your team basically is a distraction. They force one side, it pushes everybody off to the other side, and then if you go off on that other angle, like there's so many people are open. Like yeah, they're gonna try to walk through where that is, and now look, Anna's free in the back. And then just that.
Oh my god!
Fight in, you just have to get out. You have to live. Look, you literally
need heals on Ash.
the Rhine, kited him
Please.
away. You are the unsung hero
Thank
of
you.
this fight. The Rhine got a free shatter, and then you guys won that fight because you pulled somebody who's tanks just more important. Like if you pull the tank's distraction and then or like focus and then not die, it gives your team a huge advantage.
Right.
You see Orisa, it's fine to just hit her with headshots because a headshot's gonna be doing more damage to the Orisa than your Dynamite is anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, you tried to go for it. That's good. I would try to rotate right, actually, if I can.
Yes, yes.
I would crouch walk probably though. You gotta be careful of like a cow.
Oh my god! Mercy's hot.
I would get back a little bit here too because
Okay.
you're right next to your team. So
No one can hide.
Oh my god! That is tough.
yeah, I do feel like we could have rotated a little bit more aggressively, like just right, since Junker Cream was there.
Right,
Junker Cream's
okay.
just not gonna let us do that. So like we either can go up to like where the cast dropped from, like so she has to walk up the stairs and come to us, or you go all the way right, like you were at like the end, where it's just like you just go out by the lake and just separate yourself, or just create space between them tanking you.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn, tough match. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
so- Also, too, if you
Hi,
are
Matcha.
switching to someone faster and you have already spawned in, you can just use your grapple to go forward to the edge of spawn room and then switch to the person.
Oh my god! What the fuck was that?
Hey, we could try to go right on the bridge. Try to maybe get a support.
Moving with me.
Anna's low.
Get back.
No!
That's all we had to do. Our work here is done. Now that we've gotten that one, we can try to go up top. And we're already looking to do that. Good. Go a little
Oh
bit
my
back
god.
So we can't just spam you.
This Mercy.
Yeah, Mercy
This
wants
Mercy.
blood, dude. This Mercy is actually
Oh, look at her.
It's so hard for you to actually get out of everyone's LOS if you take too much damage. So if you're farther back and just try to like barely peek into it, because all you have to see is heads to get value, you know?
Right.
Thank
You
you.
could try to go hard
No
left
one
here
can
too by
hide
the
from my
mega.
sight.
Just try to get some heads over the bridge. Especially on the Mercy.
Oh
that
my-
just jumped up. Oh, unlucky.
God damn.
She's vicious.
She is vicious. Doo-doo-doo. Oh no.
Nice, revenge. Yeah, you kind of can do like the same thing that you're doing like on Widow. It's like you look at where they're going, or your team's going, and then be like, okay, I'm gonna play the opposite side of that. Because we're pharmacy, you know. So their tank's going that way, we go the other way because we want to shoot at other people. Also, too, don't be afraid on Pharah, like when you're going for like those quick kills and stuff. Go a primary fire before you do it too.
Oh, okay.
There, but that you get the extra burst because you can get the immediate like 120 damage like direct hit, and then if the faster you kill them, the faster you can advance for other people. Maybe get a boost here.
Oh my god. Cast one. Woo!
Nice.
Oh my god, the Mercy pocket's so big.
The Mercy pocket is big. This is the part of the reason why like Pharah is obnoxious for like other people. It's like basically
Right.
like Pharah perma off angles at like whatever like is the opposite of like where a team is. Like even if you're just even shooting down main and you're high, you're playing a different spot than your team. And they don't know how to split focus or like aim.
Not the reach around. Oh my god, Cass coming behind. Right side, on point.
I will also say there is no shame if she already uses her jabby spin, like just solo barraging the tank. If you can kill the tank,
Right.
maybe not in front of
Yeah,
her
maybe
tank.
not like that.
But like when she was on point and like you
Oopsies. I was thinking about that
you know,
too.
it's enough value to win the fight.
Don't do it. Oh my god. Thank you. Soldier's low, 1 HP. Oh, he's half. Nice, Anna. Bro, there's no way that I live there.
Just go for a loop here. You would be swinging out into like the middle of the lane and have like
Right.
your whole body going, and 4 people could see you, but you as an individual can only shoot at like 1 person at a time. And then you would like kind of stand still in Dynamite too.
Right.
And, like,
Oh yeah, that's a huge problem for me. I'm still getting used to shooting it.
Yeah,
yeah.
True. But when you do get used to the timing, but you throw Dynamite, go back while it's still like going the distance it needs to, and then you can peek back again and like shoot it when it's right above. So that like
Okay.
takes time. So, and then I noticed you did this on defense where it's like you would set up like up top, but on offense, I didn't see you like aggressively like rotating to like certain angles. Like you could take like high grounds and like play these off angles. There were a few times it kind of felt like you were sort of playing Cass on Ashe, where it's like you would just be playing closer to the fight than you needed to. We basically just want to constantly just be hitting dynamites and then trying to like finish off like a squishy. Ashe tip, like never engage with Bob unless like you have to like contest. It's like win or lose. Because if you throw Bob in right away, like they have all their resources up because the fight hasn't started. Because there's nobody else to focus, so there's no pressure.
Right.
Like, Bob
okay.
is kind of like Diva Bomb. Like the longer fights go on, like more people will use cooldown. Like Ana will throw her nade or like sleep, and then when you throw Bob into it to like force an off angle, then Bob is actually threatening and can like actually get kills or separate the team, so that way like the Sigma doesn't have his supports because they have to hide from Bob and then he dies. We can then try to really isolate who has vision of you when you're taking peeks so that you're not getting spammed by 3 people at the same time. I think that's a big thing. And then just use your big like pick abilities, like use them on key targets, like try to use them more so on like squishies in the back and stuff, instead of just like, you know, throwing Dynamite and hitting Orisa. Like if you can hit the whole team, yeah, sure, go for it. Like hit the whole team, build that ult. But like if you're only throwing it like at an Orisa, it's not really like worth it. Where it's like on a squishy, it threatens death. If you throw it on an Orisa, like she's just gonna get healed up and she doesn't care about it because she barely takes any damage.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
It's fun watching.
Yeah,
you pop
thank
off,
you
get
so
plays in the
much.
game.
Seriously, it like helped a lot, like so much.
Yeah.
Ton.
I hope that it helps, and I hope that you straight shot the diamond now. I have my fingers crossed for you.
If you learned anything from today's coaching, it would mean a ton if you gave this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We do more stuff like this at twitch.tv/CoreyCat2.